Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to AtomRPG and playing hardball. We have found the Ludka's base and we are actually traveling back in time now. Many thanks for the comment. So we missed something very, very hilarious and also significant because one of our characters is going to be significantly more powerful after this one. So let's go again. So we are again here. We have not talked to anybody in the Ludka base yet. We did not win the Tattoo Mastery tournament yet. Let's do it all again. It will be worth it. It will be worth it. Yeah. I don't want to promise that, but because I only promise few things that always come true then. But I am rather sure that you will concur afterwards. So here, a well-armed man with a moustache and glasses stands in our way, guarding the station in front of us. He growls a single word. A password. Well, password, but of course the password. These will be interesting, I'm all ears. Well, look, I'm not going to cause any trouble. Can't you let us in on the password? The guard can't help smiling. Oh, you tramp, you. Okay, because you're such a laugh, I'll let you in for $1,000, but this isn't a standard offer. A standing offer if you don't have the cash, try remembering the password next time. Well, you know, we are brandishing our thick and intimidating fists. This is the first part of the password and this is the second. Get what I mean, scum? The guard trembles in reply and possibly releases a teaspoonful of urine in his pants. Alright, I'll slow down. Our doors always open to athletes and fighters, even when they arrive uninvited. Welcome aboard. Great, let's have us a little talk and I'll be off. What do you want? What are you guarding? Oh, the entrance to the Ludka's base, what else? Hope I don't need to explain to you who we are? Well, please do. The Ludkas are a great power in these parts. One word that best describes a stalker as tramp, while here we have the cream of the crop. No rummaging through garbage for us. No, sir. We find and sell only the premium shit. I see. Another question. Yes, and why do you people need a password to enter? Because we don't need any bottom feeders here. Stalkers let anyone in. It's painful to see the pigsty their place has become here. You can only enter if you're invited. Seems complicated. Well, and have you heard anything interesting lately? One of our mates has gone missing, Maxim. I saw him off ages ago, but he never returned. There was a girl with him, a redhead. You can find her somewhere around the camp. Then again, he might have returned through the upper entrance. I haven't checked. Okay, who knows? Well, let's see. Did you barter anything? You have some shots? Okay, let's change the subject to the point where we leave you alone. So, and then we found this. Well, actually, I mean, it's not totally horrible, this toilet, but of course it's like a rather bad toilet. Who knows if there is even any air exchange there. So, and now the thing is, this lady here, well, this is the special lady. One look and we can tell the woman is a mutant, though the eyes don't give her away like the others. Yeah, well, actually, like her eyes look a bit like almonds in the wrong direction, basically. But actually, I find that she's looking rather kind at what comes next, and the fact that she's a hooker. And here, tit. Tick, Baldur, tit or something, so we can imagine what that means. I would really like to know the story that the developers can tell behind the creation of this character, actually. Like who this person, who's probably modeled after, like what's the story behind that one. But well, maybe someone can enlighten us. So here, instead we can tell she's an evolved human being by her 3 voluptuous breasts. Seeing us staring at her deformity, the woman spits out her cigarette and addresses us in a growly masculine voice. Oh, what was that, young man? You're saying you want to have some adult fun with Ludka 1.5? We can talk about that. Don't risk it, amigo. This lady, she looks like a few fleeting hours of pleasure can lead to long-term problems for your little man. Don't you, syphilis? Oh, don't you see what I mean? You'll get the miniature crabs, cabron. Well, you might be right there, Fidel. Quit your yipping, you ball jerk, even if the client does get a little extra something. The stalker-based dog will fix him up for just a few bottles of vodka. And Julba starts to bark like he's never barked before. For a second it seems like Julbas is trying to bark gonorrhea as he nips our pants leg and tries to drag us to safety. Like this picture, it's so funny and worth it. That itself. We shoot the dog away, but his actions do make us think. Julba, sit! Be a good dog, don't do this. Look at this four-legged moralist. So now we are actually saying this. I didn't want to be too rude to this lady, but... And okay, maybe it's exaggerating, right? So she's not really a lady, but on the other hand we don't know what forces her into this field of work. So listen, I'm sure you have a great personality, but I didn't pick up my junk at a garbage dump, so I don't feel like casually sticking it into some putrid diseased hole. That is actually rather unkind, yeah? But I mean, on the other hand, she just admitted that it might be rather dangerous, and Julba did smell something. Yeah, most likely. And Fidel had some intuition there, so let's say this here. Intellect 5. A very, very hidden. I'm not even sure if this has ever happened before in the game. A hidden check, a hidden ability check. Intellect 5. The mutant prostitute's glare is as hot as a nuclear blast as she slowly opens her mouth and... Why, you little... A tsunami of foul, hateful insults blasts from the woman's mouth, words so offensive, so horrifying, that we can't even focus on what she's saying. We only hear pain. Degrading, ruinous pain, transformed into a series of insults. We are so humiliated, down in the depths of our very soul, that we can't think of an insulting retort of our own. We just take it like a small child in front of a raging mother. We take it like a tiny helpless bitch. Fidel cringes and plucks his ears. At one point we notice blood trickling down his wrists. Julba's attempt to play dead, but cannot resist loudly crying and whining. Old Man Hexogen, on the other hand, has the opposite reaction. He's silent for the first 10 seconds of the supreme insult. Eyes closed. His face is frozen in an expression of pure bliss, as if he's enjoying a beautiful symphony. Then something occurs to him, and he grabs a notepad and a pencil from his pocket and begins to record some of the hooker's awe-inspiring invective. Oh, let them try and insult me now. Let them call me a bad writer, a bad father, the father of a loser, an ancient, senile, pre-war crackpot. Next time I will be armed with this amazing tirade, the tirade of a triple-breasted mutant prostitute. After a few minutes, the verbal assault slows and finally the woman falls quiet. Well, I am rubber and you are glue. Bye now. And now Hexogen got something new, the knowledge of sophisticated slurs. There it is. Knowledge of sophisticated slurs. Anyone who can endure such terrible slurs and insults to his character has earned the right to call himself thick-skinned. Endurance +1 and intellect +1 for Hexogen. Isn't that amazing? And now he's a titan of thought. No, that is something, isn't it? That was well worth the tirade. Julba is our average dog. Well, we are a genius. And Fidel is resourceful, a resourceful person, while Alexander has an average IQ. Yeah, well. So. No, Alexander, I didn't want to talk with you. So that was funny. That was certainly funny. I have to say again and again how much I like this game and how funny so many lines are. So actually, and I think we should actually make up with her and with you know. But let's talk firstly with all the other guys here. So just so we have something new, and then we are doing the tournament again. So now Hexogen, and well, we didn't suffer anything, fortunately, but well, we are still looking like a little schoolboy right now, right? But hopefully no one has a mother like that who would do such a thing, right? By the way, who wrote that? Vaxstar or Vaxstar? Well, anyway. So here, who are you, good man? A tough guy in dirty work clothes, silently watches the fire. Sometimes he turns away to throw another chair leg into the flames. Well, how's it going there, buddy? The man shudders and looks at us. Oh, it's all good. Well, what you doing here? You a stalker? Me? No, I'm no stalker. Me and the boys here, we help stalkers and looters clear collapsed passages into ruins and stuff like that. Uh-huh. Where are you boys now? The man shrugs. Hell if I know. One of them was killed by that fucking woodpecker serial killer guy last month. So they are drinking in his honor ever since. Oh wow, for 1 month? Well, don't worry, if I give them a signal, they'll quickly jump to the opportunity and will clear all the rubble you want cleared. Okay, well, would you care to answer some questions for us? No, I'm not feeling like it, sorry. Okay, well, we won't keep you any longer. There was something else we could ask him. The silent tough guy in dirty work clothes looks like he's bewitched by the glow of a fire. Wandering smile is not leaving his face. Oh. Okay, he doesn't have anything. Oh, I wanted to ask him if it pays well. But well, I already checked this one off camera beforehand. So he's only saying basically that the money is okay, they get by. And, well, they are just clearing the rubble anyway. But nothing else. So. And then we have the red hair. This is the one who survived this attack with Maxim, or what was it? A tall red-headed woman greets us with a pleasant smile. She stands out among her grumpy colleagues, but she's obviously comfortable with their company. Hi, I'm Agatha. Did you by any chance explore the metro, and did you see Maxim there? He's short, lean and swarthy. He likes to call himself a stalker. Well, unfortunately we don't really recall. It shows he doesn't have anything, not even a sharpened knife. Yeah, no, sorry. We've never met him, is there a problem? The woman heaves a deep sigh and slowly shakes her head. If you are ever down in the metro, take a look around, would you? He went down into the tunnels a week ago, never came back. Yeah, what kind of man is he? The moon smiles dreamily. I don't know. It's true that he's a gangster, but he's still a good guy. He's like a little brother to me, or a cute little puppy who always follows you around. He's probably in love with me. I don't see him as a husband or boyfriend material, of course, but I care for him like a friend. Ah, isn't that sweet? Well, where exactly did he disappear? Agatha takes the metro map from our hands and points out a small side tunnel. That's actually good, so we can pinpoint the location at least a little bit. He was heading somewhere around here. There's nothing there though. Even stalkers don't visit these places. Okay. Well, we'll keep our eyes open. But yeah, well, we need to ask her, right? Because we are kind of sort of mercenaries. So what will we get for it? The only thing I can give you is a big thanks. It's all well and good to have friends, but that doesn't mean I pay for his beer, if you get my meaning. But Maxim can pay you himself. He's raised quite a fortune with his junk recently. It will be enough, I'm sure. Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes open then. Let's change the subject. Okay. There's another thing we wanted to ask you. Sure. So who are you again? Agatha? I believe I told you already, I'm Agatha. Oh, like Agatha Christie. Very original, I can barely contain my laughter. I'm asking you seriously, are you Agatha Christie, the famous British mystery writer of the early 20th century? Or aren't you? I don't get how some people can be so clueless. Nicely turned around. Alexander. I'm not her. You do realize that she... Crap, I would have asked for your autograph. On the other hand, I'm glad you're not her. She died like, what, over 50 years ago? People are strange. Ahem. Well, nice to meet you, Agathe. Another question? I'm listening. Well, what are you doing here? The woman surveys the gathering and smiles cunningly. What is everyone doing here? I'm loafing around just like the rest of them. Well, okay. So you're a gangster, huh? This is just terrible. Well, but we understand. We have another question. Yes? Then what is this place? A former metro station, now a huge underground common room for all sorts of rascals. Ah, you don't say. Well, let's see. What else could we ask you? I'm listening. Can't you share any interesting stories with us? I went out for several nights in a row to look around, and you know what I noticed? A red dot in the sky. The Hesperus star seems to be growing steadily bigger and bigger, all and brighter all the time. Weird, right? Yeah, weird, but not really anyway. Well, we have to go. Is there anything else? Can we change the subject to anything? No. Well then, hang in there. We'll check out if we find the Maxim. And there's someone here. Let's go counterclockwise. Aha, that is a familiar face, but from another timeline. The man before us is angrily drawing something on a small wax board. Before we can speak, he waves us away. I'm busy getting ready for the tattoo tournament. Go bother someone else, okay? Fine, fine. Then I will leave you be, busy bee. Well, so... Oh, there's Lenin. Yeah. So... And then here, a large white man looks at us with no malice, but with no happiness as well. He doesn't look like he wants to chat much. Oh, what do you want? My buddy Frederick sent you? Ah, he knows. I'm not joining any tunnel-going party for a while after what happened last time. What made you want to avoid the tunnels? Beasts, fire-breathing beasts and monsters. They chased me and my buddy Frederick until we got to the station. I carried the old guy and he shot at them while I ran. Unlike him, I only seen the buggers for a few seconds, but they still scared me shitless with the stench and heat that I felt from them as I escaped. Wow, terrible. Can we ask you some other questions? So be it, what you need. What's your name, maybe, for starters? Tarand Rianov is the name. Pretty normal name for a normal dude like me. A name like all others, right? One more thing. Nice to meet you, by the way. Well, what you doing around this place? I'm usually looking for high-tech loot with my pal Fyodor. I mean Frederick. But right now we're on a vacation. I see. Well, have a nice vacation then. So one more thing. What can you tell us about the station? Oh, this place will be awesome, right until that ton of cracked concrete blocks we call a roof collapses and buries us alive. That's reasonable. Well, but getting buried alive is certainly no fun. Well, there's something else. What do you want? Got any good rumors to share? Half a year ago I met this fella from Trudograd. He boasted that soon they'll start making metal dudes who'd bake pies and motorized iron horses that would carry citizens around. A bunch of fooey, I say. Well, why lose hope for the future, right? It's fun to believe. Your friend truly is an optimist. Do you know any other rumors? No, that's about Trudograd. Okay. Oh, you have a lot of logs, which we could use to make bolts. How many bolts do we have? Well, at least it's good to know that he has them. We have 15, yeah. Let's leave them with him, because they are basically worthless in terms of rubles. And then, I mean, okay, we could get the coffee, but we have enough ammunition for now. So, okay then, so see you around. And then here. A face that we know, Simon Spack. The man who tries to avoid us is our old friend, Simon Spack. The treacherous smuggler carefully glances at us and then quickly looks away. The world is small. Hey there, Simon. Oh, Comrade Spack, ready for some face-breaking action? Well, what happened between us is in the past. Don't be afraid. Now let's start a bit more intimidating. Ah, the world is small. Hey there. Do I know you? Sorry, I am bad with recognizing faces. But quit your comedy routine, you bastard. You wanted to make a fool out of us, right? Or maybe we mistook you for someone? Sorry. Or we crack our knuckles to show we are ready to deal some punishment? No. We are not mad at you. Calm down. We were betrayed worse in our lives. Well... I mean, wasn't this thing that he sent us to this group and hoped that we would kill them or whatever, but he never showed, and also not his reinforcements? Yeah. Well, let's say this one here. Quit your comedy routine, you bastard. You wanted to make a fool out of us. Huh? Simon Spark swiftly looks around and starts whispering. Be quiet, please! I did not betray you. It just happened. It's just a crazy coincidence. I don't know how it all started. Yeah, nothing personal, just business, right? Oh, so it was all just a big accident? Well, maybe another accident will happen to your face then. Know what I mean? Or what are you doing here? Talk or else? Yeah, well... We actually... Maybe he can be useful for something. So what did you do with the drugs, huh? So what are you doing here? Talk or else? A hustle here and a hustle there. You know what's like. Yeah, but we also know what's it like when you were played like a damn fiddle. So what did you do with the drugs? Yeah, I mean, he played us. That's true. Don't try scaring me. Do you know that I have powerful friends here? Very powerful friends. Well, we are not simpletons, buddy. You won't scare us with your mysterious connections. And by the way, Hook also thought he was very powerful, and where is he now? Huh? So, you can't bluff us. Oh, you don't know who you're dealing with. They are very dangerous men. Much more dangerous than you or me, but enough about that. I told you a lot as it is. Look at him, he's shaking. Shut the fuck up, bartender. Well, you fear your powerful friends more than you fear us. We doubt they will avenge your death. We will wait for you around every corner. We will forget what being calm is. Oh, no, I'm not gonna take my revenge on you if everything is so serious around here. No, actually... actually, I think you should pay us out for the trouble. Right? But maybe also, like, someone who pulls off something like that. But I feel that we shouldn't shoot him, actually. I mean, he just... yeah, I mean, okay, I don't want to defend his actions, actually. But it wasn't also like he tried to set us up or anything, I think. He just didn't show. He just ran with the money. And now he needs to give it to us. Yeah, no, you fear your powerful friends more than you fear us. We doubt they will avenge your death. No, they will find you and then they will kill you. Simon Spark starts looking all around the place and suddenly grabs his gun. You know what, I'm gonna kill you myself and nobody will do anything about it. Really now? The smuggler betrayed one of the most precious rules of the Wastes. He tried attacking someone around witnesses who were not his friends. The looters all around Spark did not take too kindly to his outburst without any fear for his so-called powerful friends who might be so secretive. Nobody here actually knows anything about them. Don't shoot! Okay, well, we are well armored. Good. They went to our west and... Oh yeah, Alex. It hurt so bad my career as a hand model is over. Well, actually we didn't want to kill you, but I think... yeah, there you go. I think we should reload. Let's reload this one. Yeah, and here's 2000. Let's just check this. Maybe we can come to a conclusion and maybe there is something else. Because, I mean, he was a smuggler, right? So, and he... If we don't kill him, then he should at least feel very, very grateful. So... Yeah, what happened between us is in the past. Don't be afraid. Simon Spack is still on edge, but he starts calming down quickly. Oh, hey, that's right. Let bygones be bygones. Well, the one who forgets the past has no future. Know what I mean, right? And what's the operation here? You're selling contraband? Listen, where the drugs thou. What I mean, right? Don't try scaring me. Do you know that I have powerful friends? You're very powerful friends. Oh, I think we should have asked for the drugs. So where are they? Oh, well. Well, Hook also thought he was very powerful, and where is he now? The man wrinkled his nose in disgust. Hook was nothing. I spit on him. Oh, you don't know who you are messing with. My new friends are very dangerous men. Much more dangerous than you or me, but enough about that. I told you a lot as it is. Look at him, he's shaking. Shut the fuck up, bartender. Well, we will wait for you around every corner. You will forget what being calm is. We will make your life hell. You wouldn't dare, or... Simon Spack starts looking all around the place and then suddenly grabs his gun. You know what, I'm gonna kill you myself, okay? Yeah. Oh, Alex, oh wow. That was a nice crit there, but we are reloading again. Let's see. I mean, actually, I don't really want to kill him, but it looks like this is a little showdown here. So here. Well, Simon. What happened between us in the past, don't be afraid. Well, listen. Yeah, what's the operation here? You're selling contraband. You can say that, a hustle here and a hustle there, you know what's it like. Well... I remembered something. You stole those drugs. Where are they? What drugs? Oh, the Black Lotus. I sold it. I have my own channels, but they betrayed me in the end. Left me without a single ruble, they did. Hi, Simon Spack. The mastermind was played like an idiot. I know. It's hard to believe. Well, yeah, damn right it's hard to believe. You probably made a fortune on the stuff. Yeah? Yeah, so you can't even pay us? You're dead, Spack. Oh, okay, so what you doing here? Selling contraband, huh? Yeah, well, we are smart enough to say the intellectual thing. Simon Spack is silent for a while, but then finally nods. Fine, here's 1,000 rubles. Consider it my apology for what happened in your share of the sale. So, are we done here now? Yeah, I mean, everything turned out nice, right? And we got a lot of loot out of that fight anyway. Well... Okay, money is always good. Let's forget about it. 1,000, is that it? You must be joking. I hope you're joking for your sake. Well, let's try to get more money out of him. Don't try scaring me. Do you know that I have powerful friends? Oh, well. And then, well... very powerful, huh? So where are they? Come on! The man starts trembling and closes his mouth with sudden fear, slowly as if scared of being attacked by some invisible foe. He finally says in a glum, dark voice, "My lips are sealed, I cannot say more, I told you a lot as it is." Look at him, he's shaking. Shut the fuck up, bartender. Well, you fear them more. No, they will come, and, well, and then he starts shooting. Okay, well. I mean, he has the 2,000, we can see it in his pockets. Oh, he critted us. Oh yeah, nice hit there, Alexander. Well, I start to feel not so generous anymore, by the way. So, the world is small, isn't it? But here, what happened with us is in the past, don't be afraid. Listen, where are the drugs, thou? Damn right, it's hard to believe. You probably made a fortune on the stuff. He's silent. Okay, well, here's 1,000. Okay, money is always good. Let's forget about it. Right, we have no beef here. I made a mistake, you forgave me. It will never happen again, I guarantee it. We would like to believe it. Fine, bye, man. Okay, so, and then can we talk with you? Simon Spack quickly glances at us and nervously nods. Hi, hey. I have no time to chat right now. I've got things to do. Okay, bye. Well, I mean, okay, he's really a scumbag. So I guess there's nothing here. I would have hoped that we would deal with him again and he has more jobs with us. On the other hand, like, us being the good guys, And he being a very, very nasty drug dealer, and this Black Lotus is like, wasn't it this really bad stuff? I think so, right? Okay then, so, well, let's provoke him a bit then. Then let's say the face-breaking thing, that sounded fun. So here. Oh, Comrade Spark, ready for some face-breaking action? Well, what face-breaking? Why? Do we know one another? I don't remember you, even though I have a photographic memory. Well, is that so? Quit your comedy routine. Let's crack our knuckles to show we are ready to deal some punishment. Yeah. Shimon Spark swiftly looks around and starts whispering. Calm down, I didn't betray you, it just happened. It was nothing but an accident. Oh, so it was all just a big accident. Well, maybe another accident will happen to your face then. Know what I mean? Quit it, let's not get all crazy about what happened. Well, so... What did you do with the drugs? Drugs? Oh, the Blood Locust. I sold it. I have my own channels. Well, actually, guys, I don't feel like killing him. Yeah. I don't really feel like killing him at the moment. Also, I have to tell you that I just killed a lot of scavengers. Like, really a lot. With Cyberpunk. That was really cool. Will be a couple of days until that episode is actually airing now. Because I already played so much in advance, and I should stop. But well, so, and well, if you want to look at that, yeah, I can really recommend it. Also, the graphics are really amazing. So, well, the Black Lotus, I think, yeah, it's hard to believe you probably made a fortune on the stuff. Yeah, okay, 2,000. Well, money's always good, okay. I think we can forgive him. I mean, okay, he's a nasty drug dealer on the other hand. No, I think it's fine. So, maybe we run into him again, but the next time, I mean, we can forgive, yeah? And I mean, it wasn't really like he set us up, in my opinion, yeah? He probably didn't get the people up, yeah? To deal with this guy and his gang. And then he was a coward and ran away, basically. I think that's... Yeah. Shouldn't happen again. Next time we would break him, but this time I guess we can be generous. I think so. I'm in a very generous mood right now. So, and who are you? A grey-haired but not yet old man in a clean, nicely fitted suit is sitting at a table looking bored. He is doodling something with his finger and the condensation covering his beer glass. Aha, attention 8, we notice a pattern in what he's drawing. It starts with a long straight line ending in a triangle. Then he adds another half triangle to the first one. The final image looks like one triangle half stuffed into the other, like a cork of some sort. Interesting. The man looks up and smiles widely, almost as if he was waiting for us. Hey, comrade, oh, why so dusty? Coming back from some dirty ruin, right? Go on, you can tell me, don't be shy. Well, does he... Oh, he insulted you, my sweet child, and yet it is I who feels the sting of his words. What sort of a father am I to have such a dirty, dusty child? Such a dirty boy. Dirty pig boy. Oh, I love these lines. Dirty pig boy. That was not actually an insult. I simply remarked that he has some dust on his clothes. It was a funny opening to our dialogue. No need to take offense. Well, actually, we are not offended. Hexogen actually just made some good jokes there. So, well, you know, we are not even that dusty. We keep our clothes quite neat. And well, yeah, that's about right. We love ruins, catacombs, all that gritty good stuff. Do I look like a stalker to you? I hate those marauders. Ruining buildings are not the only place where you can get all dusty made. There's a lot of sand and dust outside too. You know, I hate the most in life assholes who talk shit about my hygiene. I mean, okay, it's true. Since the beginning of the game, we've not showered once. But I remember a line that someone explained that these days no one is actually washing themselves anyway. Also, most of the water is radiated anyway, or too precious. You would rather drink it. So body hygiene is indeed a problem, which is why you should also stay clear of persons, you know, who have a high number of sexual partners. Yeah, I don't speak the word properly now because I don't want Atom RPG to be, you know, blacklisted by the algorithm, or even, you know, be put to 18 and above, like Cyberpunk with some episodes there, and there's some really tough stuff coming up, I can tell you guys. Like a toy shop where I thought it was about toys, but then it wasn't, and oh my goodness. But that is another story. So well, what do we say? Well, actually, yeah, that's about right. We love ruins, catacombs, all that gritty good stuff. The man pats us on the shoulder and invites us to sit down, and we continue standing. Oh, good to hear. I was eagerly awaiting a person like you to pop up in this here hole. I need someone to visit a ruined building for me, not for free, naturally. Okay, can we ask you some questions first? Always glad to lend an ear. What's on your mind? Well, how about we start with your name? Alright, my name is Valentin, but everyone just calls me Valya. Valya Satanovsky. Satanovsky. Well, glad to meet you, Comrade Satanovsky. Another question. What are you doing here? I was once a government worker, postman. Now I'm delivering packages again, but not useless crap like postcards. I find rare objects for powerful people. Why? Sometimes I'm sent after something I never knew even existed. But let's not talk shop, okay? Well, we see. Next question. What can you tell us about this place? In the old days, they used to call places like this a den of thieves. I agree with that assessment wholeheartedly. Although we are lacking in quality hookers, unlike a real den. I wish there were more hookers in the wastes in general. Is that so, Valya? You don't actually look like the person, but maybe you are exactly that person, right? But well. Oh, this dude just named the biggest problem of this world. These wastes are rotten to the core, but they still don't have enough hookers. How long will my involuntary celibacy last? God! Well, Alexander, we don't really know about that, but why didn't you go to the three-breast lady? Oh, come now, young man. You really have the same problem as this old fool before you? When I was your age, I was swimming in pussy. I tell you, I couldn't beat them back with a cudgel. Really? It was a more innocent time then. Women didn't have such high standards. You get me, or do I need to snap your neck so you can finally understand my suffering? Huh? No? Alexander, why are you so suddenly so aggressive? Ain't no need to get physical, Comrade Celibacy. We are both men of culture, aren't we? Yeah, nicely said, actually. That was what a fun trait. Well, so, and do you share anything interesting with us? Like any rumors or so? Well, one guy I met made me think about the Dyatlov Pass incident again for some reason. What a mysterious occurrence that was. It happened way back in 1959. A group of young, healthy, experienced hikers was found dead on a trip to the northern Urals. Even now, their deaths seem weird to me. But back in the day, it was the talk of the whole Soviet Union. Oh, really? Is that so? 1959? Well, why did they die? How? Everyone has their own version. Wanna hear my own theory? I think the snowman got them. Snatched them right out of their tents during the blizzard. An ancient race of homicidal albino gorilla men struck out against humanity that fateful night. We never avenged those poor kids. Well, that's certainly an interesting theory, if a little bit far-fetched, huh? Well, so let's change the subject. So you were looking for someone who would dumpster dive in the ruins for money? Well, that's actually what we do. For a living and for fun. The man nods a few times and jerks his chair closer to us without standing up. He starts by saying the following while nervously drumming his fingers on the table. A certain hospital was left strangely intact after the bombings all those years ago. There are no doctors there, of course, only monsters and bones, but the building itself is safe to explore. My business partner really needs a certain gizmo that might still be found in that old clinic. It would likely be in the operating room or maybe locked up in the basement storage area. Every city clinic had a few of these things in the last years before the war. Thing is called the Morosco Portable Storage Freezer. Or just Morosco. It looks like a small suitcase with 3 multicolored vials of chemicals on the inside and a SovMed Tech logo on the outside. Oh, that's interesting. We found something. We were there already. And we found a suitcase or something. What are these chemicals? Is this thing dangerous? No, not at all. It was used to transport donor organs to patients over long distances without the need for a whole freezer truck. Pre-war medicine made a huge leap before it all went to hell, you know. Heartbroken? Well, get you a new one. Liver failing from all that pesky alcohol that keeps sneaking into your system. Yeah, especially the sneaking, right? The sneaking way. Get a transplant and drink up. The chemicals in the case are for slowing down cell death in the organ as it's moved between hospitals. Well, why would you need such a thing? I don't. My business partner does. He's planning on opening a hospital. Yeah, such a great guy he is. You can't even imagine. Actually, that's a great endeavor. We should certainly support. The man takes off his glasses and starts cleaning them with a small rag. Well, and why can't you go dumpster diving yourself? 5 years ago I would have, and we wouldn't be having this talk, but my body isn't what it used to be, so I have to buy someone else's labor, capitalist style. Wow, yeah? Capitalist style. Labor. Acquisition, huh? Well, any chance this is the thing you're looking for? We are showing him the case. The man carefully inspects the little briefcase we found. Oh yes, that's the gizmo. Man, it looks just the same as in the old medical magazines. Hold on, and I'll get the money. Here you go, 1,000 rubles for your troubles. Deal? Well, no, come on, man. If you knew the horrors we saw on our way to recovering this marvelous medical miracle machine, you'd blush at offering so little. The man grins guiltily and adds 250 rubles to the pot. My bad, I didn't know the task was dangerous. I don't want the details, just take the money and don't waste it all on comic books and bubblegum. Well, thank you. On the other hand, what do I need money weighing me down for? Take it for free. No, we take the money. We don't even know if it's true with the hospital, so... Great, here you go. The man smiles as he hands us the money and takes the odd case off our hands. He hides the gadget away under the table. And that's our cue to make ourselves disappear. Very nice. So, that's that. We talk to all these guys. And there's a person here. Hello there. Oh, he's got some scars in his face. A nimble-looking black-haired man looks around himself with a half-smile, puffing at his roll-up. He glances occasionally at his watch, an impressive-looking bit of technology. The crystal is cracked, but it's still functioning. Noticing our approach, the man speaks in a hoarse voice. Hey! What are you looking for, matey? You looking for Rashid Khan? What? Who the hell's Rashid Khan? What do you mean? It's me, of course. I'm Georgik Rashid Khan. You are no use. The man calling himself Georgik Rashid Khan adds under his breath. Boatswain, you bastard. You can't even send me a messenger? Oh. The man turns his attention back to us. Okay, what do you want? Well, we just wanted to talk. Well, we are possibly even... We have a message for you. I don't recall that, but, well... If we think so, then it is surely the case, but let's talk first. So what does he want to talk about? Come on, it will help kill time. Well, who are you again? I told you already. Georgik Rashid, a man from the working outskirts. A merry beggar. Well, that's right. And what do you do? The devil knows. I was going to pester some stalkers, but my direction finder broke down. Whatever that means to you. I should probably get out of here, or not. Think I'll stay put until I make up my mind. Well, we see. Then what can you tell us about this base? It's a decent place, better than what the stalker crowd has at Komsomolsky station. People are tougher here. We don't have to sleep in the middle of chicken shit. I see. Well, another question. Got any good rumors to share? Rumors? Well, the famous racketeer Boris Patrushev boasted that he forced one debtor eat his own head. I laughed my ass off at the time, but now I myself am suffocating in debts and I don't feel like laughing at all. Oh yeah, but even without the racketeer's pernicious influence, I too once enjoyed such a meal after a failed escape from the Little Owl labor camp. It was on the day I pulled myself out of the Colima swamp by my own hair. I swear on my children's health it's true. Oh yeah, well. That is actually, there's a German story. It's der Graf von Münchhausen. So basically like the Duke of Münchhausen. And that was like also a person who lied a lot and told the most fantastic stories. And that is actually exactly the thing. So he pulled himself out of a swamp, including his horse, by the way. So he was sitting on his horse, fell into the swamp, and then he pulled himself out by his own hair. Yeah. Funny, isn't it? Well, you were a convict, old man. That's some original gangster shit. Long live the thieves. Well, interesting. And Hexogen, we have to talk later, but well. Well? And do we have any other rumors to share? No, just about Patrushev. Okay, well, let's change the subject. So, we think we have a message for you. Are you waiting for someone else, aren't you? Sojik scratches his head, wondering how he ended up giving away so much information. None of your business. Yo, Gage, you can trust this old hepcat. Yeah, let's say that. You talk just like my dad. He was a hobo too. Oh, fine. What the hell? Listen. I got involved with the guy calling himself Boatswain. He knew some brain box in Trudograd, an amateur radio operator who was selling an incredible direction finder. This thing could locate a stalker radio within a 100 kilometer radius and was accurate to within 1 meter. Can you imagine how much loot my small squad of land buccaneers could earn with such a device? Well, lot, I presume, but something went wrong. Long story short, I borrowed money from everyone I could, including some really creepy guys. I gave the money to my bro, Boatswain, and sent him to Trudograd to purchase one of these contraptions. Once he was on his way, I started gathering a new team. But Boatswain vanished. There was no news from him for a week. Then he sent me a letter that the Trudograd geek had moved to the Novgorod scientific city. A little later, caravan from Belovesh, Wasteland, delivered a note from him saying he was on his way back. It's been a month now since I heard from him. I have no money. The threats will start coming soon. It's a shitty situation, frankly. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay. Well, let's change. Oh, sorry, I think I need to sneeze. Oh no, I don't. So let's change the subject. Well, we have a message for you actually. Here it is. Before we can think of a way to pass Gosha the Dragon's mysterious message to its addressee, Sorshik Rachekan grabs the crumbled paper from our hands and spreads it out to read. But this is my mom's name. This is her village. Rachetan jolts stiffly upright as if electrocuted and snatches an old M712, that's the Mauser pistol, from his elastic waistband. He turns his wrist 90 degrees to point the gun at our head, eyes bulging. He then starts screaming, spluttering, shaking. So what, eh? What now, tough guy? You know my mom's address. Well, fucking done, asshole. You know her name and where she lives. But how are you going to hurt her if I execute you here now, huh? This little exchange does not go unnoticed. The looters are all looking at us in a mixture of fear and surprise. They are sure as hell not going to like it if we start a gunfight in the middle of their base. Well, we have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about, but no one threatens me. Kick the gun out of his hand. I think that's really, like, to kick. That takes even longer, so that's not really convincing that this would be a strength thing, but well. We could fall to our knees, of course. Please spare my worthless life. Or we snatch the gun and start fighting. Or wait. I have nothing to do with it. Gosha the Dragon, your brother, asked me to give this to you. Or, and that is what we do, like hell you will, Eaglehawk strike. We snatch the gun from his hands. Bam! Fast as lightning, we knock the barrel to one side and wrench the gun from our opponent's hands. The nearby looters murmur their approval and continue watching. Zorzik himself makes no attempt to attack or retrieve his weapon. Instead, he hisses through clenched teeth. I know when I've lost. Go ahead and shoot, you scum. Better you take me and not my mom. Well, you know, we teach this man a lesson in the stomach with our fist. We don't give a damn about your mom. Your brother Gosha asked us to give you this note. Actually, we could do this, but I think it's not our style. So, We have no idea who your mother is or what the point of this note is. Gosha the dragon asked us to give it to you, said you're his brother. The rage evaporates from Rache Khan's face in the blink of an eye. He lowers his hands and begins to breathe normally. Gosha the dragon, you say? God save me from a brother like him. There are no rats in my family. But I owe more money to him than anyone else, and this is exactly like him, to use such threats. He's found out where my mom lives and thought it would be a good idea to blackmail me, eh? Well, his sidekicks will have a hard time when instead of an old lady they bump into me with Dad's Kalashnikov. If only I can get there in time. The man thinks hard, then brings his palm to his forehead with a dull slap. No, I'll never make it. His goons are probably loafing around Ozerki already, waiting for his orders. Shit! Okay, tell this bastard I got the message. I'll get him his money. I have one last option. I hoped I wouldn't have to resort to this, but what can I do? Can you do? I wish he'd choke on his filthy rubles. Well then, hey, we didn't know. Don't shoot the messenger. Crap, I've been taken for a ride again. Hurry up, asshole. Time is also money. Yeah, no, let's say this here. Hey, we didn't know. Don't shoot the messenger. Well, it happens. I'd better go now. Guns and SMG weight. As firearms aficionado, we can't help but wonder why we were holding our pistol sideways. That's something I don't really understand, actually. We can't help but wonder why we were holding our pistol sideways. Well, let's do this here then. Wait. Ah, now I understand. Like, he was holding it, like, with 90 degrees, so... Wait, as a firearms aficionado, yeah, because we have the sufficient skill in guns and SMGs, right? So, we noticed that you don't seem to be, you know, very sophisticated in your use of guns. Also, your nose seems to be broken too. I didn't even notice that. Make such a turn there. Oh, it's an old Chinese trick I learned from some Guangzhou caravanners. The Mauser M712 recoils back and up. So if you hold it sideways when shooting, you can quickly adjust your aim for the next target. What? Recoils back and up. If you hold it sideways when shooting, you can quickly adjust your aim for the next target. What? What? I don't understand that. Recoils back and up. So, and why would he to the side? Sideways when shooting, or like this? Ah, okay, yeah, so like, but like the handle. Okay, I like so the gangster style, right? But that's no way to aim properly. But back and up. Yeah, it's more an intuitive shooting, like a very short range or something. I could blow your brains out and the next moment my gun would be focused right between the eyes of your charm, if you had any charms here, that is. Rahikan spreads his arms to include all the looters walking around the base. Right, see you. This Chinese trick has taught us something new about our favorite type of weapon. Right, see you. Oh! 15 points, pistols and SMGs. Now that is something. You're nice. You're very nice. Okay. Well, I am happy with that. So, and off he goes. And I think, like, this looks like a cozy campfire. Oh yeah, we already talked with this guy. I think the campfire is cozy and nice. And this is where we can end this episode. In the next one we are doing the thing here again. And then we actually, we talk with Ludka again. And maybe she has calmed down by then. Because she seemed to be rather upset, right? Oh, there's a... Ah, there's a... There are buttons there that we can press to open this gate, it appears. And what is this? Monsters beyond the gate or what? Interesting. Actually, look here. That goes down there. Technical rooms. And where was this other one? Oh, so she gave us this here. We need to get there to get to this Maxim, okay. Well, but that's actually fine. So, yeah, I liked this one here, this episode. I'm glad that we did this one again. That was really fun. And Hexogen has a very nice new ability. That's actually really cool. The knowledge of sophisticated slurs. Oh, oh, you don't get the information again, huh? But well, that is certainly something very cool and funny though. So he got some like 2 ability points. Very funny here. Very funny. I really like the writing of Atom RPG. I can't say it often enough. And that concludes this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it too. If you did, please do click the like button to show your appreciation also for the game itself, not just me and my playing or my gaming. And how about you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so never ever miss an episode again. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get a notification when anything new comes up on Playing Hardball. Lots of cool stuff is here. Look around if you like. Especially if you like Atom RPG, I'm rather sure that you like Encased. That's also really cool. Very nice science fiction post-apocalyptic game. And well, we are continuing the next episode. And if you like, check out Cyberpunk. That's also like really, really nice. I really like it. Nearly as much as Atom RPG. So, we'll continue next time. Thanks for watching, and if you have any thoughts you wish to share, please do so in the comment section. See you then. Bye bye.